What's up, Otters? Today I'm going to talk about how to improve your conversion on your Shopify store or your website. My name is Scott Bartnick. I'm one of the co-founders here at AutoPR, and I've helped scale multiple 6- and 7-figure businesses. So when you talk about conversions, the first thing that we want to understand is what is a conversion? So for everyone, it's a little different. For Otter, what we consider a conversion is actually someone booking a calendar appointment, because that is our call to action all over our website. We're not an e-commerce store. We're not trying to get a purchase right away. If you're more focused on e-commerce, if you're selling apparel, if you're selling supplements, if you're selling goods, you're probably going to consider a conversion to be an order. Some sites will also consider a conversion to be a lead generation, so an email. So how do we improve that conversion? So really, if we're looking at 100 people land on that site and one person puts their email in or makes a purchase, that would be the conversion. So then you have a 1% conversion rate. So really your goal is now to take that 1% and maybe move that to a 1.1 or a 1.2 or a 2 or a 5. I know that Amazon has crazy conversion rates where you're talking about 25%, 50% that actually land on your page convert. That's because there's buyer intent. So one of the things that we want to do is make sure that when we're advertising or putting the information out there, if the goal is to get an email or the goal is to get a purchase, we're clear in our marketing and our messaging so that when buyers are there, they have the intent to buy. They're ready. That's one important thing that Amazon does, is they have that search and that buyer intent. That's really hard to mimic. What I want to talk to you guys about is some simple tricks that will help. Obviously at AutoPR, we help our clients get in the media. So media relations and having as seen on, featured on, and that social proof and credibility is going to be a huge part of your conversion. So you can put that featured on, you can put links to articles that you've been published in, you can have testimonials, you can have reviews. All of these are going to help build your social proof as well as your social media. So you can show off if you're verified, if you have thousands of followers. These things you can kind of integrate into your site and will add that trust and credibility to help you make that conversion. The next thing that I love and what I'm doing right now to you guys is video content. I think that video content is a huge part of helping convert, because what it does is it builds a relationship with you and your customer. It helps you connect as a human. It helps show your product, whether it's kind of a talking head video like this, or if it's an animated video, or if it's an explanation video. I think all of these help build your brand and your story. I put on every landing page that I want a conversion, I make sure that there's a video that explains the product or service in a way that I think is impactful to the client, so that way they understand what they're getting. There's nothing worse than landing on a website where you don't understand what the client's selling. You don't see a face, you don't connect with anyone. It's just a couple of words that really kind of only make sense to the person that built that website. That's a huge mistake. I think that's one that I want to say, if you don't get anything with this video, what I want you to walk away with is, number one, make sure your landing pages that have lead generation or are going for conversion have a video on it, an explanation video, testimonial video, something talking about the product that clearly explains what it is to people. Now, not all products need explanations. Clothing don't need explanations. They're clothing, but what you can do is show people walking around in them, show it off, kind of make people look really cool, give a really good presentation, and that'll help with conversion. And then again, with even a clothing store, that social proof, testimonials, reviews. I know that a lot of people will go look for client photos of products because it's really easy to have for retailers to make beautiful photos, but we don't know what it actually looks like when it gets to the customer. So having those in there and really just figuring out every way to add that social proof, that credibility, that explanation in a way that connects directly with your audience. Anyways, guys, if you have any questions, especially on how to get that media and that social proof, please reach out at any time at autopr.com. Thank you.